Hello everyone, welcome to Red News. So it's going to be a solar eclipse on 10th of June and this video is just about that, the solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is a huge astronomical event. We believe 1,000 portals to the sun opens up during this period, and it is also a shortcut to big manifestations. But let me remind you, solar eclipses energy can be chaotic and unpredictable. This is why whatever I am about to tell you, do it after the eclipse, and I'll also tell you what is it that you have to do during the solar eclipse. Now remember, solar eclipse is different from lunar eclipse and it is not happening frequently. It happens just twice a year, once during this season, another during November, December. In Hinduism, we have Hanumanji's story associated with solar eclipse. It is said that when Hanumanji was younger, he wanted to eat up the sun, which looked like a red fruit to him. But Indra Bhagwan strikes him down with his Vajrastra and the poor Hanuman falls down to earth injured. Now this has some science to it. Yeah, there is some science to this story. Let me explain. At this point, I would humbly request those who believe that Hinduism does not have any logic to not proceed further in the video, because I strongly believe that there's a lot of science in Hinduism. In fact, science is just a tiny part of Hinduism, or the present definition of science is a small part of Hinduism. Our science, our present science has to develop a lot more so that we can understand our ancestors' achievements and to comprehend them. If you look at it, we celebrate Mahakumbh Mela every 12 years. Why? Because Jupiter completes his revolution around Sun every 12 years, and Jupiter is the most benevolent planet. We believe so. And we also believe in astrology that Saturn loses its grip on a person. That means Shani's effect on a person reduces after he completes his first 30 years. Now this so because Saturn completes its revolution around Sun in 30 years approximately. So back to Hanumanji, and that he understood the concept of portals. As you watch this video, something high above your head will be happening. And it is something that the scientists did not believe in till very recently. A magnetic portal will be opening and it will connect Earth directly to Sun, 93 million miles away. A lot of high energy particles will be flowing in through this portal or the opening from Sun to Earth. And it would have happened many times during the course of this video. Science has now proven the existence of magnetic portals. It is called FTE, Flux Transfer Event. It's not me saying this, it is NASA itself. They have published this article on NASA's website, and you can go and read it yourself on NASA's website. Now that you know the science behind portals, let us use these portals to fasten our manifestation process, to nudge our subconscious into utilizing this energy created by the portals. Manifestation method can be anything from praying to chanting mantra, chanting panchakshram to meditation. Basically, you are preparing your body for a higher manifestation during the eclipse, and then you manifest after the eclipse gets over. So like I said, either you can chant mantra, which is Surya mantra, Gayatri mantra during the eclipse, or you can meditate or just do some simple breathing exercises. Like each time you breathe in, imagine your blood flowing to different parts of your body. Second time you breathe in, just try to concentrate on what kind of air you are breathing in, the temperature, its fragrance, etc. And then repeat it a third time. So by then your mind would have completely distracted itself from the thought process that was going on inside your brain. So after you are done with clearing your thoughts, the next process is the manifestation itself. But let me remind you, the first 8 to 9 hours after the eclipse are very important. This is very chaotic stage when our brain and our body are going through a lot of chaos inside. So you should not attempt any sort of manifestation during the first 8 to 9 hours of solar eclipse. Like I said earlier, temples also remain closed for the same reason. When you pray to the God, when you go and when you pray to Bhagwan, you're basically manifesting your wish. And by closing down the temple, which is a source of positive energy, our ancestors were trying to tell us that please stay away from manifesting anything during the period when the eclipse is happening. There's one more thing that I would like to remind you, that there is a difference between solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse is more localized. I mean, it affects wherever, whichever region the lunar eclipse is happening in. But solar eclipse is different. This so because sun is considered the soul of our solar system itself, right? So anything happening to the sun impacts all of us. So wherever you live in the world, you can try these steps of manifestation. So according to Hinduism, solar eclipse or Surya Grahan is also a period of detoxification. It is like, when you try sending electricity through an impure water, it would not be as effective as when you send electricity through a pure water. So basically, you will be able to gather all that energy from the soul of our solar system, which is sun, if you are pure, if you detoxify yourself. So what you have to do is you have to fast during the solar eclipse. That means you don't eat during the solar eclipse. Either you eat before the eclipse or you eat after the eclipse. So the gravitational field changes during the solar eclipse. They impact your digestive system, they impact your thinking process, and they also impact the chakras. The chakras are the different cycles inside your body. So if your chakras are impacted, obviously your digestion is also impacted. This is exactly why during the solar eclipse you should not be eating. Solar eclipses also inadvertently happen on a new moon, which is an Amavasya. So whatever you wish after the solar eclipse or for next few days after the solar eclipse should be about growth in life, because this is when the size of the moon is growing, and this is also when you can manifest anything about growth easily. And please do not manifest about weight reduction during this period. It is related to waning phase, and we had posted a video specifically about moon manifestation. If you want to know more about it, do watch that video. So there's another speciality about this solar eclipse. It is happening on a Thursday, which is called Guruvar, when the Jupiter is very powerful. And to please Jupiter, we either wear yellow or we wear gold. So yes, you can go ahead fast, you can wear yellow, you can put on a lot of gold if you want. So the final thing about the solar eclipse is about manifesting bigger dreams, and so is journaling your thoughts or your wishes. Means when you write down your wishes, you are able to manifest or bring to fruition your wishes faster. So both solar eclipse and writing down your wish is about manifesting bigger dreams. But once again, I'm reminding you, when the solar eclipse is happening, that is not the time for manifestation. This is to be done only after the eclipse is over. At least give yourself 8 to 10 hours, and I would suggest you write down at night or the next night. You can journal your wish. One very important thing is, when you're writing down, do not let any sort of apprehension or fear cross your mind, because then you will end up manifesting exactly that. So when you're writing, write with a pure, with all your concentration. This is exactly why breathing exercise is to be done even before you journal down your thoughts. Breathing exercise, like I said earlier, breathe in, breathe out for a few times till you feel you're not distracted enough, and that you can concentrate your mind. So that's about it. Now I'll be posting the themes which will be impacted by the solar eclipse, and these themes are according to your ascendant or rising sign. It's also called Lagna in Vedic astrology. If you do not know your Lagna sign, you can go to any Vedic website, feed in your birth time, your time of birth, place of birth, and get your Lagna ascendant sign, or your it's also called the rising sign. It is very different from your sun sign and your moon sign, which is called nakshatra. So once you know your Lagna sign, you can check the themes that I'm going to post. I do not want to make this video very long. This is why I'm not explaining the theme, but I'm posting it so that you can read through it.